I'm getting it. I got a shot of John Legend and Kanye West in Paris, and Kanye was the guest performer. And when he walked in the dressing room, and John's back was to him, the back was to the door. He was in the mirror getting all ready and stuff. And Kanye walked in with Amber Rose, and I knew it. I moved over here, and I said, when he turned around and see Kanye, he gonna light up. And he did. I had the honor and pleasure to reach out to one of my favorite photographers, Sue Ross. How I got to know Sue is how a lot of you guys will get to know your peers. It's through community. You know, it's through community. When you're in the community and you out shooting and you see other photographers, you can do one or two things. Be arrogant and think you don't need to be speaking. I know what I'm doing, I'm blah, blah, blah. Or you can humble yourself and say, listen, I keep seeing this person at all these events.
I really consider Atlanta a magical city growing up in, because you grew up with people who would later change the world. Andy Young was my next door neighbor. He was my friend's father, but he wasn't like the global icon he is today. I worked on all of his campaigns. And that's another thing I would say, get involved in your community, because again, the people that you meet when you're young are going to be the people that influence everything when you're older. Books, and that's another thing you can do with your photographs. Once you've had them in an exhibit, sometimes you can get them in books. For the 40th anniversary of the Jazz Festival, we did a book, and probably about a third of the photographs that are in here are my photographs, but they're photographs of all of the historic jazz musicians who've been at the Atlanta Jazz Festival over the years.
If you really love photography, you will soak it up. Go on Amazon or wherever and get some of these books on Black photography. After 35 years, I still consider myself a student of photography. I really do.